You're listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hellgate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Monday the 24th of February, 2025. It is 65 days after the winter solstice. It is 24 days before the spring equinox. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 6th day of Venteuse, the day of the Asare, the wild ginger. The sun rises today at 6:37 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:09 p.m. The sun sets today at 5:42 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 6:09 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 6:41 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes, 37 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waning crescent phase and is just 14% full at midday. The new moon will arrive on Thursday, the 27th of February. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the middle of the night, low tide, 2:31 a.m., 9 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 6:56 a.m., 1 meter 28. In the afternoon, low tide, 1:16 p.m., -3 centimeters. In the evening, high tide, 7:33 p.m., 1 meter 13. This is the Monday Reservoir Report for New York City. In the Delaware watershed, the Cannonsville Reservoir is 67% full. The Papacton Reservoir is 68% full. The Neversink Reservoir is 65% full. And the Rondout Reservoir is 90% full. In the Catskill watershed, the Schoharie Reservoir is 26% full. The Ashokan Reservoir is 84% full. In the Croton system, just north of the city, the reservoirs are 87% full. In our shared realm of plants and animals, starlings fly in formation over the neighborhood. They beat their wings very fast, and then they glide, often in unison. Aggressive imports from Europe, they are now part of the urban fabric. Commemorations. On this day in the year 1304, Ibn Battuta was born in Tangier, in what is today the country of Morocco. The Maghrebi scholar was the most wide-ranging traveler of his age, and his journeys took him down to Timbuktu, across North and East Africa, through the Muslim world, across India, and as far east as Sumatra and China. He traversed more miles than either of his near contemporaries, the European Marco Polo or the Chinese admiral Zheng He. He recorded his journeys in his treatise, A Gift to Those Who Contemplate the Wonders of Cities and the Marvels of Traveling, best known under the shorter title, the Rihla, meaning travels. On this day in 1582, Pope Gregory XIII issued his papal bull Inter Gravissimas, announcing and explaining the new Gregorian calendar. His reform of the imperfect Julian calendar brought the calendar back into sync with the actual progression of the solar year. It is, of course, the system we use to this day. On this day in 1839, William Otis of Philadelphia patented the first steam shovel. Think of that as you pass construction sites today. On this day in 1868, the Order of Myths walked in their first Mardi Gras parade in Mobile, Alabama. Mobile's mystic societies are similar to New Orleans' crews. This was the first time floats, or decorated platforms on wheels, were used in an American parade. Today is a solemn anniversary. On this day 3 years ago, Vladimir Putin launched his invasion of Ukraine. Finally, today is El Día de la Bandera, or Flag Day, in Mexico. Deseamos a nuestros vecinos mexicanos un feliz Día de la Bandera. And that is the Observatory, Monday the 24th of February, 2025.